Good morning or good afternoon and welcome to class. I am sorry that I'm not here today, but I will be back tomorrow. In the meantime, I'd like you to begin work on your first paper for quarter 3, and I'm going to take a few minutes to introduce it, and then you'll have some time to work on it during class today. So the paper can be found on the main page of the website, and it's a short research paper, and I do mean short, so don't get too scared at the beginning. But if you scroll down here on the main page to Research Center, you'll see current events reports listed below the main Research Center, and that is your assignment. So if you click on that, you will find a description of the current events report. I'll make this a little bit bigger. If you want a paper copy to keep in your binder, just click right here on PDF, and you can have the copy of the assignment that way. It's the same as this. So I'll use this web page to discuss the assignment, and you can use this as well. So here is your assignment. You will select one of the research questions below, and questions will post close to the date of the assignment. So you will write 3 current events reports, and this first one will address the following questions. Then you can see no questions are listed for the second or third because I'll post questions closer to the date of the assignment. These are current events reports, which means that you are writing short reports to respond to and explain and discuss some issue happening in the news right now. Now, I've written a number of different questions, so if you take a look at the ones that we have here, you can see that they are a wide range of different ideas and events that are happening in the world and in our nation today. So, for instance, the first one deals with politics, if you're interested in that. Newt Gingrich just recently won the South Carolina primary, so my question is, what does Newt Gingrich's victory in the South Carolina primary mean for the race for the Republican presidential nomination? That will guide your topic development, your research, and so on. The next one is a sports question. How has the nation responded to the death of Joe Paterno? The international question, what happened to the Costa Concordia? The national question, why is Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords retiring? The technology question, why did Wikipedia and Google protest SOPA? And your entertainment question for this report, which film do critics believe will win the Academy Award for Best Picture? So you have 6 different topic ideas there, and hopefully something will spark a little bit of your interest. So, of course, I'll emphasize this, you don't pick all 6, you merely pick one. And I don't care which one you pick. You could all pick the same one, you could all pick different ones. It does not make a difference to me. All of these are good topics. So here's your task once you've picked a topic. Find 3 news articles which help you answer the question. You may not use 2 citations from the same publication. So if you use a CNN.com article, you may not use another CNN.com article. Go to the New York Times, go to Fox News, go to The Blade, go to Sports Illustrated, go to the Washington Post. You'll find ample online news sources to help you. So no more than 1 from each. But I want you to find 3 total. You write a 300 to 400 word report in which you answer the question that you've chosen and support that answer with cited research. I want you following MLA research format, including a works cited page and in-text citations. So please be sure that you are following MLA research. In fact, if you take a look here, correctness of in-text citations and correctness of works cited page is 6 of your 15 points. So that means a good 40% of your grade is based upon MLA works cited. I'm emphasizing this so much that I have this rule for this paper, and it's a fairly basic rule, and just about all of you will follow this without any problem. Right now, you should understand the basic requirements of honest research. Every time you write a research paper, you include in-text citations and a works cited page. It should be automatic. You shouldn't even think about it or receive instruction to do it. If you are citing something, you should include a works cited page. To that end, if you submit this paper without a works cited page or without in-text citations, I just will give it a 0. This is a research paper. This is automatic. Now, keep in mind, that doesn't mean it must be correct. If you make errors in your in-text citation, but you give them a shot, then you don't earn this 0. If you create a works cited page, but it's flawed, even horribly flawed, you don't earn this 0. I'm just including this rule for students that don't even bother to try citing their material. I'll give you some advice. When you're writing the claim, just answer the question. So here's my example. If someone asked, what is the greatest film of all time? The claim for the report that I would write on that would be, critics agree that Citizen Kane is the greatest film of all time. Remember, if you're responding to a prompt or a question, restate and answer in the first sentence. That'll earn you full points in the claim sentence criterion of the rubric. Each time you give research, introduce it. And we'll talk about this more a little bit later, but this is a really easy and very powerful skill to master. Every time you give me a research citation, a quotation, or a paraphrase, introduce it with the name of the author and or the publication. So if you're introducing a sentence from a news article, you might write, Sandra Evans from the New York Times writes that local authorities report that a variety of international aid has descended upon Haiti to assist with rescue and rebuilding efforts. That is a smooth integration of somebody else's work into yours. So please do that. Please make sure that you are introducing the authors and their publications when you give evidence. You can use the Online Writers Workshop and its OWL resources to perfect your MLA format with works cited pages and in-text citations. Check out the Research Center. Remember, YouTube videos, regular print materials, all of that exists to help you out. So, to summarize, 300 to 400 word paper, that means about 1 to 1.5 pages, answering one of the questions from report number 1, and this will be due next week. Check the website for details on the due date, and make sure that you have that works cited page. So for the remainder of the period, the substitute teacher will be taking you down to the computer lab, and I would like you working on research for this. So the substitute will make sure that you are pulling up the class website, that you are taking a look at this assignment, and then you're beginning to look at online resources. So start searching for this. If you decide that one question doesn't really work for you, move to another. This is the only in-class research time that I'm giving you to work on this assignment. So please use it well. In fact, you could conduct all of your research and probably write a decent draft of your paper in a class period. It's due next week, so let's not take this home. Hey, for the substitute, please make sure that you are making the most use of the time, and I will see you tomorrow.